Wizards. It's Riley Clear, back with another magical episode of another magical episode on Riley Clear, the channel where we play some Wizard101, one epic quest at a time. If you're new to Wizard101 or you're just dusting off your old spell book, you're in the right place. Today I'm doing quest 102 through 109 in Wizard City, Arcanum, Cavanna, Catawal Kings, and Carnivore in Mirage. So grab your wand, summon your pet, and let's dive into the spider. How is everyone today? Is everyone having a good day?
Great.
I hope so.
She's not here, but she can't have gotten far. Let's look for clues to where she's gone.
I hope so. I hope everyone's having a good day today. I've been chilling with my friends on social media and watching TV shows on the streaming services. I got my sodas ready for my Wizard101 episodes, and that is my day, guys. I hope you guys have a good day as I do.
The document appears to be a standard Wizard City property deed, but strangely, it's for the house across the street.
Ooh, what's that? A deed for the house across the street? Sounds like a solid clue to me. Let's investigate.
So after this quest, we gotta check out my plants, and let's see what we can do.
Look at this place. A secret Cabal safe house right under our noses this whole time. And there's a trap door. I wonder what's down there. I don't know what, but I do know who. Greta Darkkettle. Let's go.
Yeah.
Look here, it's the Curse Breaker, the Banshee's Bane. I had a feeling you'd eventually catch on. And now you found a safe house, too. You know, I actually had my eye on you at one point. I thought you'd be a good recruit for the Cabal. Better than that dingbat Grimwater. But of course you were loyal to Ambrose, and then you had to go and join the Arcanum, yeah? Oh yes, we know all about the Arcanum. Just as the Arcanum knows all about the Cabal. Ah, but they haven't been honest about that, have they? Now you'll never know the truth.
I gotta. You chose the wrong side. So guys, if you're new to the channel, you're in the right place, cause make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, leave a comment below my videos, and share them with your friends on social media, cause I got 96 of them. And yes, we jumped from 204 hours to 211. So we have 211 valid public watchers. So, yes, I've been changing the script around a bit. So, I got 3 goals for my YouTube channel. My short-term goal is to reach up to 330 subscribers. I want to reach up to 1,330 valid public watch hours. My middle goal is to reach up to 660 valid public watch hours. Right, yeah, my middle goal is to reach up to 660 subscribers. I will reach up to 2,660 valid public watch hours. The long-term goal is to reach up to 990 subscribers. I want to reach up to
Feel the power of the Cabal!
valid public watch hours. So, if you know anyone who needs help with any gameplay walkthroughs, you go ahead and tell them to check out my channel along with my free videos. I would really appreciate it, folks, truly. You know what? Let's grab a henchman. Yeah, I got lots of crowns. So yeah, I would really appreciate it, guys, truly. The more you guys help me with our channel, the better it comes. I would really appreciate it when you guys help me grow my channel a lot. So help me.
You could have been one of us.
So help me grow our channel so I can do more live streams, more shorts, and more videos for you guys. I would really appreciate it. I would really like to keep bringing up my YouTube channel for you guys. I forgot she cooked. Yeah.
You could have been one of us. What is this, amateur hour? You could have been one of us.
Did she just lift the curse? Let me see. Yeah, she doesn't. Well, you guys.
So you would drive me out of Wizard City? Fine, I'll go. But know this, the Arcanum is not what you think. They've been lying all along. Did you know that at first I only suspected you as a Cabal spy? Of course not. She told you lies then, just as she tells you lies now. You chose the wrong side, Wizard. But it's no matter at this point. We both know time itself is slipping away, don't we? Goodbye, fool!
Whoa, that was heavy. You really think she's telling the truth? No way. I can't believe the Arcanum would do that. Look, you should go and clear this up with the Arcanum. I'm going to ask Ambrose for permission to help you in Mirage. I'll catch up.
You know what? We're just gonna teleport home because we need to check up on our plants also. Oh. Alright, now we can head back to the cannon. Alright, let's go.
And just where do you think you're going, Initiate? Ione gave me specific instructions. She's not to be disturbed. You can't...
Too late.
You dare to storm into my office? Fitzhume told you to stop. You what? You confronted an agent of the Cabal? Alone? I feel shocked. So the Cabal agents said we were lying to you. I've spoken no falsehoods, but I haven't told you the entire truth either. I had to be sure first. We knew the Cabal was watching you, and that you were tainted by shadow magic. Actually, we subjected Velma von Venkman to the same scrutiny. It's true, we know about the Cabal. Its leaders were once in the Arcanum, before the Schism. But initiates are never privy to this knowledge. Very well, the time has clearly come. I can say no more until you become an understudy. Fortunately, your eligibility has already been approved. To advance to the rank of Arcanum understudy, you must now speak with Cyril Cassini and face the appropriate trial. Then return.
Aha! The face of the Arcanum's future stands again before the Arbiter practice. I knew from our duel that you would be a rising star here. And you are now eligible to face the trial of the understudy, yes? That is the quickest turnaround for an initiate I have ever seen. But I am confident you will do well once again. You are familiar with the trial chambers. The door to this one is back out in the hallway. Face the trial of the understudy, and if you succeed, you may simply return to Ione. Until next time, my friend.
The trial chamber is much like the others, but your opponent is far more exotic. It's an elemental that seems to be made from the void itself.
She has amazing videos on YouTube. She's also very important and special to me. For Shoutout, Shoutout. He's a good friend of mine, and he loves to play Dungeons and Dragons, which is similar to Wizard101. You do have to pay attention in that game because it does get tricky along the way, and that is why I said you have to pay attention in that game. So Brianna Hannah, shout out. She has a YouTube channel. She's kind, nice, electrician, and she's a good friend of mine. So NAMI, shout out. It's just called NAMI, and honestly, it's the best program out there. They help people with lots of stuff like pain and stuff, and people who have anxiety and depression. So if you know anyone who needs shit, they're all over the country, the United States. Shoutout. I know him to NAMI on social media, and a good friend of mine in real life. I know Alyssa Smith, for Alyssa Smith, Shoutout. I've known her since college. She's kind, sweet, a good person, and she's really caring about people. And she's a good friend of mine. For Ryan Ender, Shoutout. I know him since college. I know him on social media. Wizard101, and he's a good friend of mine. And him and I connected as friends from watching SMG Full on YouTube in college. What was that? Watch out for the void. Fought and fell. That's good. That's what we need. Anyways, all the shoutouts goes to Lucifer, Kim Lives, and Anna Witcher. All good friends of mine in real life. I know Kim Lives and Anna Witcher on social media, Wizard101, and in real life. I know Lucifer on social media, and Wizard101. Yeah, I'm gonna pass because I want to have a shadow pet. Or not. Okay.
During the duel, it seemed as though the elemental was seeking to absorb your life essence. As the elemental dissipates, however, it feels as though you are magnetically propelled in the opposite direction.
Wizard, your jewel pouch is almost full. Sock it or discard some jewels to make room in your inventory.
What level? 125. Okay, so.
I suppose I should say congratulations. You are now an Arcanum understudy with the benefits and the responsibilities that entails. As an understudy, you will have a private office to decorate and use however you like. You will find the entrance just down the hall. As to the truth about the Cabal, you now have clearance for this knowledge. I already told you that they were once part of the Arcanum. I could tell you the entire story, but it would take many hours, and I feel unprepared to do so. The Cabal's work was performed in what we now call the Forbidden Wing, behind the warded door. We do not go in there under any circumstances. There is a small library, however, where we keep historical records about the Schism. It is simplest for you to learn about the history there. Visit the Schism Reading Room, read about the past there, and then return and we will discuss the future. I almost forgot. I have something for you. I just need another moment of your time. You're an understudy now. It's a spell. Go to the old Motaman Cave near Caravan and find the Grand Sheik's cape. Bring it to me and we can proceed.
Alright guys, so it looks like we are going to get a new spell today. Tell you what, before we go to the Carnivores, we'll get that spell. Oh, maybe. Let's see. Because we also got our spell weaving to do. So. One more day of spell weaving and that's
The small library is as still and silent as a tomb. The secrets in here were hidden because they were too painful for the scholars to bear. The massive book would take years, if not decades, to read in its entirety. But fortunately, you find a summary section. Centuries ago, the first scholars came together to study the mysteries of magic and the secrets of the spiral. Some among the scholars became convinced the spiral was doomed and that restoring the first world was the only hope for the future. They knew countless lives would be lost, so they began building the Arcanum to protect a group of survivors they would select. But others among the scholars opposed the dark plan. The two sides fought. The first group was defeated and exiled. They formed the Cabal. The other group of scholars finished building what became the Arcanum, but used it instead as a base for their studies and experiments. To this day, the Cabal continues to search for a way to restore the first world at any cost. The Arcanum wages a secret war to stop them.
Interesting. You know what? We can actually go do that quest and get our new spell right now. Actually, yeah, that would be a good idea. Because that way we'll have our new spell and we'll do our spell weaving and finish off Mirage. Yeah. Let's go do that. We got a little bit of time.
Yet another archaeologist? This treasure, either way, I am a pirate, and I am taking it! All of it! Wayfarer. These treasures are yours. There will always be another day, however. You'd be wise to watch your back.
You search the treasure chest and find the Grand Sheik's cape. It's made from a silky purple cloth, but it's as strong as steel.
Alright, back to Ione for the spell. Remember, these episodes are already pre-recorded. So, just want to give you a heads up.
You know the entire truth now, the darkest part. You also understand why we cannot devote all our time to scholarly matters. Do you have the cape, understudy? Good. Then we have all the elements required for the spell. This will summon an Iron Sultan to wreak havoc upon your foes. Use it well. I'm sure we'll talk again soon. Until then, you are dismissed. As you read, the Cabal seeks to restore the First World. It is a mad, catastrophic plan that would destroy the spiral and everything in it. Kisma has confirmed that the Cabal took the Eye of History to Mirage, hoping all along they could somehow use it to reverse the sands of time. We assume that Grandfather Spider's collusion with them has acted as a catalyst, so their plans are now dangerously close to fruition. Thus, it is imperative you return to Mirage and find a way to stop them. Speak to Kisma before you leave. Good luck, understudy.
Well, we got promoted to understudy. That's good. Kisma.
Congratulations on your advancement to understudy. Let us hope we can prevent your achievement from being short-lived. I believe Ione informed you of my efforts to investigate the Cabal's activities in Mirage. The Silent Sabers have helped uncover the truth. As on other worlds, the Cabal has spent years embedding their agents. We believe they've infiltrated the Order of the Chronomancers. So return and reconnect with your contacts, but then make haste to the Chronoverge and expose them if you can. Stay strong, understudy.
Ooh, let's see what's... Alright, back to Mirage.
At last,
Santiago.
the Wanderer of Worlds returned. While you were away, I did some wandering of my own, but I found few insights in the sands. What I found instead was this young cat who has disturbing revelations about what's underway at the Chronoverge.
Indeed. Wizard, perhaps you remember me from Xerxes' tomb? After we parted, I returned to the Chronoverge, but soon learned a terrible truth. Chronomaster Devlin and the others are all part of some group known as the Cabal. They've seized control and reversed the sands of time. Even if I were able to get back into the Chronoverge and defeat them, I wouldn't have the foggiest notion of how to set things aright again.
There may yet be a way. At the spiral's dawn, it said Grandmother Raven safeguarded the secrets of time with a being known as the Chronicle. If you could consult this Chronicle, but I don't know where, only that it's believed to be inside the Timeless Tower.
The Timeless Tower? That's in the Struven Grotto. It's forbidden, but... Wizard, quickly, to Caterwall Canyons. I'll show you the way. be the entrance to this Reuven grotto. I heard it was more difficult to find, but I suppose we shouldn't complain.
So let me add that new spell that we got into our deck. Yeah, maybe.
This appears to be the place. We studied the lore in Chronomancer training, but frankly, I wasn't the best student. There's a scroll keeper involved and something timeless tower. I can't recall. Worst case, I suppose we get killed. If time reverses, theoretically, we'd come back again. So, what do we have to lose, right? Let's start by getting a closer look. Wait, it's coming back to me. These guardians were the first cats, ancestors to House Persian, but duty-bound to remain here even in death. I suppose that doesn't really help us much, does it? Let's try to get one of them to tell us where to find this scroll keeper.
Okay, so looks like the oasis is on this side. That would be on that side.
In the name of House Persian and by my authority as a chronomancer, I command you, Guardian, tell us where to find the Scroll Keeper.
Ah, what? House who? I don't think your titles carry much weight here, but you're looking for the Scroll Keeper? Maybe she's in the House of Scrolls. I mean, I'm just guessing, but that does seem like the obvious choice. Either way, our duty's done. We were told to guard this place for eternity, but no one said what to do when defeated. I say, we are released.
You know what? That's actually a good point. They are released when defeated.
Aha! It's about time. You must be the new scroll couriers. Are you picking up or dropping off?
That depends. Do any of these scrolls tell us how to get into the Timeless Tower? If so, then we're picking up.
I don't keep secrets like that on paper. Besides, what business have you in the Timeless Tower? Wait a minute. You're not couriers, are you? Whoever you are, you made a wrong turn somewhere. Unfortunately, it was a fatal mistake. I will see you purged!
Purged? You mean executed? Is that what you mean, Scroll Keeper? Huh.
What are you going to do? Destroy all the scrolls?
Of course not. It would be a crime to destroy such a wealth of knowledge. We simply want the secret to entering the Timeless Tower.
Very well, but I warn you, entering the Timeless Tower without invitation will incur Grandmother Raven's wrath. If you won't be deterred, then take this tinder and light the braziers of seconds and centuries. That will unseal the doors to the tower.
Very well.
Great Sans, what happened? Oh dear. This is quite fascinating, really. It seems we've somehow been transported in time. This is clearly the Zruvan Grotto, but this is way back before it was buried in sand, when the first Guardians yet lived. Did we do this? No. More likely it's the Sands of Time. Let's hurry, though we'll have to defeat the guards again. Or, for the first time.
Okay, this time the myth.
believe it. On duty for such a short time and already defeated. No one told us what to do if this happened.
Actually, we've just come from the Scroll Keeper. He wanted to test you, and of course you failed. So you can go now. You're released.
That doesn't seem fair, not being warned or anything. But I guess it means we can have lives after all. No complaints here.
That seems to have done the trick. I guess we can enter the Timeless Tower now. But what in the sands we can expect inside, I have no idea.
You enter the Timeless Tower, expecting almost anything. But what's really surprising is that it's a familiar sight.
Jehoiakatan, wanderers, I do not know what purpose brings you to the Timeless Tower, but by order of Grandmother Raven, entry is restricted.
It's nice to be greeted in such a civil fashion. We simply wish an audience with the Chronicle. If you could point us in the right direction.
By the Spiral's light, am I to be tested so soon? My fellow Luvelin have not even arrived to establish the trials. I will do my duty, however. You will not gain entry to the Chronicle's chamber. I will protect the portal with my life if I must.
This should remind you of Polaris. With their oracle.
know, Sharam, I am defeated. But if you enter that portal, you do so in defiance of Grandmother Raven herself. You will earn her wrath.
You fought with honor, Vigilant. We do not relish acting in defiance of you or Grandmother Raven, but we have no choice. Subjected to the ravages of time. I never imagined. I heard legends, but to behold this being, I am truly humbled. It is your place to consult the Chronicle Wizard. I will stand aside. I am merely honored to witness this event.
Time is no circle, but the impact of this moment is critical in both future and past. Distant, we see, the sundering was stopped, but the matter of sand remains unsettled. The light winces, but for the moment, the shadow's tale must be told. It was Titan's tantrums that interrupted the first world's end, but for Raven, it also meant the end of all romance. Spider's love was unbridled and unbound, but also unspoken. As Raven cast him down, Spider's heart was broken. When the spiral was woven with trees' inspiring song, Raven brought light and order, yet something was wrong. Their creation was flawed without Spider's presence. So she stole the broken chaos heart to charge the spiral's essence. The tale is told, and the moment realized. The sand may stay unsettled, but without the heart, the spiral's expiration is assured.
Sorry, I couldn't help but overhear a few bits and pieces there. I have to say, it didn't sound very promising, did it? Perhaps Santiago can make some sense of the message. Yes, let's return to Caravan, assuming it's there, of course. Worth a try?
I understand what drove you to defy my servants, but this was unnecessary. You have now been exposed to knowledge unfit for any mortal. Judge me not for what you learned. If I chose otherwise, there would be no spiral. Doomed as it may be, it has still been a glorious ride. For the moment, I've set time aright again. To reset the sands, you must reclaim the chrono shards and the eye of history from the chrono verge. But make no mistake about my intentions. The priority now is to destroy Spider for once and all, whatever the cost. Do not fail me in this.
I believe my mind has just been blown, and not for the first time today. I'll give you a moment to yourself. Meet me back in Catawal Canyons. I won't pretend to understand everything that's going on here, or even all of what's at stake. But we do have a chance to save the spiral. I'm going directly to the Chronoverge to try and assess the situation there, what it will take to breach the Cabal's defenses. You should report back to Santiago and let him know what we've learned. Then, come and join me at the Chronoverge. Together, we will find a way to face whatever forces oppose us. I'm sure of it. See you at the Chronoverge.
And we leveled up to level 124. I should probably get that shadow spell.
Why is everyone so hot on coriander these days? It tastes like soap to me.
Real quick, before we end the episode, let's get that shadow spell. Why are we going through the cannon to get to Chrysalis? Easiest way. It's a shortcut. See? Shortcut. Was it straight? Yes. Now, let's see. And we upgraded our shadow spell. Shadow spell. Which one was the life one? Oh no, that's fire. Is this life? Wait, that was fire. This must be. Yeah, this one's life. Okay, back to Kelvin and Mirage. We don't need to go back to the cannon for hours. Z.
Hey now, did you find it? I ain't got no idea what a Wonderwall is neither. I'm just talking crazy.
Oh my, look at all those beautiful cactus blossoms. I hope it wasn't too much trouble for you to pick them. I sure do appreciate your help.
I can see by your expression that whatever you discovered in the Timeless Tower was far from an assurance of our success. Perhaps you are more encouraged, however, by the arrival of this inquisitive young woman who claims to be one of your closest friends.
Well, I didn't say that exactly. I just said we went back a ways. And we do. So I came to help. From what I just heard, you need it.
Indeed, time is of the essence, quite literally. So I won't ask for all the details, Wanderer. Just tell me what we need to do. Back to the Chronoverge, then? If you feel equipped to face whatever awaits you there, then do not delay. May the winds be with you, both of you.
Star Wars reference. Right there. And he said, may the winds be with you. That's him saying, may the force be with you. May the force be with you too, San Diego.
Just like old times. You and me looking up at one of the wonders of the spiral, fighting the odds to save the day. Things have gotten better for me at Ravenwood. The school's really grown on me, but it still pales in comparison to this. Not to be sappy, but whatever happens up there, I want you to know that adventuring with you is my favorite thing. All right, let's go.
It appears a fierce battle was fought here. Any loyal chronomancers who remained were incapacitated by the Cabal's infiltrators.
I can't believe how easily my fellow chronomancers were defeated. These Cabal members must have planned this for years. Even more disturbing, the sands of time have been reversed again. Whatever reprieve Grandmother Raven gave us was certainly short-lived.
I'm sure she did everything she could. I'm Mallory, by the way. You can think of me as the wizard's personal assistant. I help get the job done.
I'm glad you came along. I would be of little assistance at this point. The Cabal clearly has a way of countering chronomancer magic. That's the portal that leads down to the surface within the Sands of Time, but the Chronomaster has closed the blast door to block entry. Before we can do anything else, you'll need to storm his office in the chapter hall and reopen the portal blast door.
Yeah, we will do that, but unfortunately, guys, we are not going to do that in the next episode. Next episode, we will do spell weaving, and that's where we will finish off. I'm going to leave a mark here. We're going to go back to kill Van and leave off where we need to be. But guess what? We're almost done our spell weaving. We're almost done Mirage. And hey, we're working up pretty fast in the wizarding world of Wizard101. Plus one level 124, so hey, that's great. getting up there pretty fast. And I just want to say, this has been incredible. Playing Wizard101 for you guys, playing my Lego Star Wars, Harry Potter, all my video games for you guys. It's been incredible. Let's touch up on okay, so moon dust, that's gonna be difficult. Pretty cool. So the only thing that's hard to get in Serenopolis is the moon dust. I should farm my other wizards. Like my ice and my fire. That would be a good idea. Alright, well guys, I'll see you guys next time when we finish off our spell weaving and then go back to the Converge in Mirage after our spell weaving is done. I'll catch you guys next time for more of Wizard101. Have a good day, guys. Bye.